So the Virtual Trinity Library programme is this incredible programme focused on the library's most unique and distinct collections. And as we can see in this flagship project, Manuscripts for Medieval Studies, it's really transformational what we do with the support of our foundations, benefactors and trusts like Carnegie Corporation of New York.
Well, the Manuscripts for Medieval Studies project has catalogued, conserved, researched, digitised and shares 60 incredible medieval manuscripts from the library's collection. And these manuscripts are very diverse, so they range from very simple textbooks for monastic communities, dictionaries, music manuscripts, through to incredibly lavish psalters, Bibles and saints' lives.
For this one, I just did a really simple consolidation of the sewing and a reback, which is basically pasting a new piece of leather on the spine and going underneath the leather on the boards.
And it can be a bit difficult to render gold within manuscripts to show that it is gold. So it required specific lighting where I used a balanced light technique with a reflector and a light facing towards the reflector.
Welcome to this very special symposium, The Many Lives of Medieval Manuscripts.
None of this would be possible without the fantastic support of our inaugural funders, who had faith and belief in our vision.
So just to say, Carnegie is absolutely delighted by our connection to this. Certainly pleased to see how many young scholars are involved in this initiative to ensure that future generations will continue to learn more about and gain access to these extraordinary manuscripts.
These manuscripts' significance lies not only in their beautiful illumination or the fact that they're unique texts, but also in the fact that they survived the Reformation, the dissolution of the monasteries, not to mention the destruction wrought by accident, fire, flood, and warfare over several centuries of history. So, getting a manuscript online doesn't happen overnight. The work involved in sharing such manuscripts includes many different skills and expertise. The processes involved intersect science, IT, and the humanities. We've actually been able to digitize 60 manuscripts and fragments. That translates to 16,000 individual pages of medieval text, artwork, comments and corrections in various languages.
Very interesting book of hours, but what's interesting about it in particular is this memento mori on the final folio. So it's a paper emblem attached to a vellum leaf, and the inscription that runs around the outer rim is, "In this mirror, so may I learn how from sin I ought to turn."
So obviously before being imaged, my first job is to assess the condition of the manuscript and to check if the condition is good enough. Then they go straight to imaging. If they're too damaged, then they cannot really be safely handled, then they come to conservation, and I treat them before they can be digitized. So in this case, as you can see again, both boards were off, the sewing was broken, so I had to resew the entire manuscript.
So each image also needs to be future-proofed. It's a multi-step process with multiple people involved with varying expertise.
How do we know about this on the 14th of May, 1220? We know about it because it's recorded in Trinity College Manuscript 177. That short sequence of 10 leaves contains previously unnoticed original writing of Matthew Paris, which is another good reason for the digitization.
Thanks to this project and thanks to the wonder and the joy of technology today, the whole wonder of digitization and a great team, we're not just able to reveal what is a national treasure to the people of this country, we're able to offer it to scholars and researchers all over the world, creating these wonderful avenues and highways of research and collaborations.
These projects make available collections previously limited to those who could travel to see them, available to anyone, anywhere. We at Carnegie are delighted to continue this tradition of supporting universities and their libraries.
Sunt miranda Sing it.